So today we're going to put a lot of focus on like how to bring more awareness to the diaphragm, especially like throughout the day if you're sitting in chairs or you're driving or you're doing anything that's compressing the diaphragm for a little while. So this first exercise, really simple. We are going to essentially just take a breath in through the nose, and we're going to breathe out. We're going to exhale without force, and we're just going to let all that air come out. And while you're letting all that air come out, you want to think about that belly button coming towards the spine and just blowing out all that air, and then just letting the breath recoil back in. So you can imagine, like, if you're sitting at a chair, it's like someone's blowing up a balloon and someone could be like grabbing the side of the balloon. So it's like only inflating part of the balloon due to our sitting posture. So what this does is when we really put our awareness there and we completely compress the diaphragm, whenever we recoil, inhale, it just opens back up. It's a very simple exercise. And you can do it laying down, but you can also do it sitting. And sitting usually in a posture where you can really have your diaphragm and your belly free is really going to be a good way to do it. So we'll do that a couple times. So on your own time, just breathing in through the nose, nice and easy. Then a long, slow exhale through the nose without force. And visualize, feel that belly button coming in, the diaphragm contracting, breathing all the air out. No force though. And then auto inhale. And then after you do that, breathe normally for about 10 seconds. And we're going to do this for the next about 2 minutes. Fully exhaling for a breath, feeling that auto recoil, and then pause, breathing normally for about a minute or so. But keeping the awareness on the diaphragm, even when you're breathing normally, and trying to like find a mental visualization of what the diaphragm might look like. So when we inhale, the diaphragm drops down, and then we inflate this balloon. And then when we exhale, the diaphragm lifts and it almost comes into itself. And just taking one more round, having that full inhale. But the emphasis really is on the exhale, feeling it come in towards itself, and breathing in. And so this one could be a really good one to do. You just put a timer on for 2 minutes, and you just do it once, and then you just go back to work, and then that 2-minute timer goes off. Let me do it again. And maybe do that 2 or 3 times in the hour if you're sitting at a desk. And so what this can do is, this is going to improve that gas exchange. It's going to open up the diaphragm to where it makes us take a longer breath. We're going to build up more carbon dioxide. So, you know, it's so easy for us to just slowly start shifting into that fight or flight or that anxiety mode from sitting at a computer, getting that compressed, faster breath, that higher breath. So if you want, every inhale we take is, and the incoil is really just, it's increasing our ability to control our diaphragm. And so you're just going to become more aware of it in general. So this exercise can ease the diaphragm back into its resting position. Slowly exhale through your nose. If you want to I have it right there, without force. As you exhale, gently suck your stomach inwards, almost as if you're squeezing all the air out of your stomach. Continue to exhale slowly until you have breathed out all of the remaining air from the lungs. As you inhale, imagine and really feel for the diaphragm moving back up to its resting position. And allow the inhalation to happen just naturally. Whatever that automatic recoil is, just letting that. And so you can do this at any time, and whether you're suffering from compressed diaphragm or not, this is just going to bring more awareness to that area and improve the functioning of the diaphragm. And a cool little side note for this is if you ever go for a jog or you're running and you feel like that ping in your side, a lot of time that's actually to the diaphragm moving at an irregular rhythm and getting stuck and lodged in like a corner. And so like that pain is actually the diaphragm not being able to fully expand, and you can, if you can remember that feeling, it's like it's harder to breathe too. So what you can do is if you feel that, you can stop running, take a completely exhale all the air out, and that's going to help it get unlodged. You might have to do it a couple times, but I thought that was pretty cool. I never really could imagine that that would be the diaphragm. Yeah.